Not quite sure where I'm going here. I think I need to go this way. Oh, I'm so lost. I'm feeling lost. Straight through here. Gonna hit the stop sign here. And down here. I'm not sure where she's going. She's not looking. Need to turn right. Okay, I guess she's going on the sidewalk. Let's go. Oh, what a drive. What a drive. So, we're on our way to help a friend. My old friend Sylvia. Way back, we worked together. She was a worker at my farm. And eventually ended up kind of taking over. And being quite successful herself. Anyways, she's bought a farm. Now, I gotta be careful where I'm going here because I'm not quite sure. She's bought a farm, an investment, we'll call it. Problem is, the farm is in deep trouble. One, it hasn't been worked in a while. There's some equipment there, but I hear it's not great. Might work, might not work. We'll find out. And the big problem is that the farm's in debt. She bought the debt with it, so it is $1 million in debt. So that's a bit of a problem. That's a bit of a problem. So I'm going with my map here. Shouldn't be watching a map while I'm driving, but have it off to the side. This is beautiful countryside though, isn't it? Hopefully we'll get there. I've got my trailer on the back. It's just a little low loader. I don't have anything on it right now, but I figured I'd bring it with me because I have a feeling I might be needed if we're going to equip this farm. I'm told the farm is quite a distance from the shop, so I'm going to have to take some long drives, so may as well be well prepared. Now, I was told that if I follow this little stream all the way down, oh, there's a house there. Hopefully I don't jackknife here. No, I don't think that's it. Very hilly in here, very hilly. And a little bumpy, but not too bad. I better slow this down a little bit. Here's a, oh, look at that farm field. On a pretty steep slope. Oops, I'm on a pretty steep slope. Keep your eyes on the road, buddy. Keep your eyes on the road. So we'll check this place out. I mean, I haven't seen my friend in a really long time. She's gonna come around and help us every now and then. She's very busy. That's why she's asked me to come and help. Basically, it's to get the farm out going again and, you know, pay off all the debt and hopefully make it a very profitable place. But we'll see. Well, I haven't seen it. I have no idea what I'm heading into. Keep following this river, I guess. Look at that. Look at those fields. They're on the side of a hill. Oh boy, are we there yet? Another bridge. Oh, there's some big trees out here. These look like planted trees. Oh, I think we're here. I think this is it. I think this is it. It's a house right there. Let's just get out, walk around, I guess. Okay, here's our little house. This is where we'll be staying. That's awesome. Kind of nice. The sounds of the birds out here are amazing. There's a nice little shed over here. Some old equipment. I think that's our tractor. She said there was a tractor here, so that's gotta be it. And some other stuff over here, another shed. Let's have a look at this. Oh man, that's an old harvester. That is a really old harvester. I don't even recognize this brand. Orkin Z320 PFMZ. I'm not familiar with that. Birds. The birds are crazy. That's awesome. Might be annoying after a while, though. I don't see them. Well, anyways. A few other odds and ends. We got some parts screwing about. And we've got... what is this? Oh, that's an old sickle mower. A double sickle mower. Very nice. Very nice. This looks in good shape, though, this building. Oh, it's a silo. Okay. Awesome. Old trailer in there. All right. Well, I'm not quite sure. I'm going to have a look at what the land property looks like, but it doesn't look very farmish, does it? We're just going for a little walk here, guys. Just gonna have a poke around. Probably be driving, but it's so nice out that I kind of feel like I would like to, just get some fresh air. I've been driving for too long. This is an old wheat field. Yeah, neglected, gone fallow. Their little bridge. Tons of these little bridges all over the place. Now, having looked at the property map, I guess, or the layout of the land, if I understand correctly, there's the farm up here, and there's this field out here, and the property goes all the way down there to the tree line down there, and also way up there. Well, this is really challenging land to work, except maybe down there looks pretty good. I gotta stay off the field. It's a little muddy in here. Oh, what do we have here? We have a pond. Oh, fed with a little wheel here. Nice. Very nice. Any froggies or anything in there? It's a little too small for decent fishing. I bet you that creek has great fish in it, though. I bet you it does. What do we have? Oh, there's another building down here. This looks like just unused land, I guess. It's just a mess. There's some junk here. Yeah, neglected. Very neglected. An old barn. And I think that's it. Oh, look at the fog. Very nice. Got a couple of old junkers back here. They don't look like they're going to be running anytime soon. Okay, well, that's interesting. So I've got a bit of my own money here. Obviously, I don't want to sink all my money into this farm, but we'll see. I might have to invest with her, and I am very confident that she will make sure that I am well rewarded if I can do a good job. So I'm hoping on that. Hopefully she'll visit soon. I'd love to chat with her while she's here. Okay, let's speed up a little bit. Now, she told me there's an old cow barn, but I don't see any cow barn out here anywhere. I'm wondering if I didn't miss part of the... Is it up there? What's up here? What is up here? Okay, there's an entrance here. There's an old gate there. Oh, there's the barn. I think that's the cow barn right there. Oh, you could easily get lost around here. Let's run over here for a second. The gate. What do we have over here? Yeah, it's an old cow barn. Actually, this is part of the... This fence looks like it's part of the pasture for them. It's a pretty steep pasture, though. Gonna have to get mountain goat. Oh, somebody's left this gate open. I think we'll... Oh, there's another building up there. I'm pretty sure that's not our property, though. I think that's somebody else. All right, Sylvia. Let's see what we can do with this investment of yours. Let's run back down here, and we'll have a look and see where to get started. I don't know where to get started. This field here, I don't believe belongs to us. A bird up there. All right. Let's get going. All right, guys. Thanks. Thanks for jumping into this episode. Brand new series. We are going to be doing, I want to call it more realistic, but I have my limits with realism. So we're going to try to have a little bit of role play, not too much. We're going to try to do things manual, a lot of manual work, and try not to, you know, use any of the easy mode stuff. Okay. Quick overview of what we're set up as. The economy is set to hard. Traffic is on. Seasonal growth is yes. I know you guys have been following me for a while, know how I feel about seasonal growth. We're going to do it anyway. We've got 1 day per month. We'll just keep it at 1 day per month. Snow is off. I don't think this is an area of the world that has snow. So everything else is on. Everything else is on. Disaster destruction is on. Dirt's a little bit slow. And everything else is off. This should not be set to buy. I don't know why I put that. And I am actually, normally I set this down because I don't really care for this. This time we're not. It's going to be a full price for everything. So, yeah. That's it. All right. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Let's see if we can fire up this old tractor and see if it actually runs. That'll be a big first thing to do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh man. Oh, I think we got it. I shouldn't have taken my foot off the pedal. All right, we're good. We're good. It's got fuel in it, so that's good. Looks great. Looks great. Just kidding. Doesn't look great at all, but I'm sure it's be very useful for us. So let me let that warm up a bit, because it doesn't look like it's been running for a while, so we'll let it warm up. Unclog the fuel lines per se. And I guess we may as well have a look at this and see if this is workable. Okay, we got this one running. This one also has fuel in it. Looks like it's been well maintained. I think I'm going to leave these run for a little bit just to get the cobwebs out, you know? I think we'll do that. What do we have here? Is that a grass pickup? That's a grass pickup. We got a header for grains, and we've got what appears to be a corn header over there. I don't know if there's anything else that goes with this. I assume all these implements go with that, so that's a bit of a guess. I'm gonna leave this run for a little bit. I probably want to park this somewhere else. Just get it out of the way. Well, let's... Ugh, my truck sounds worse than those tractors. Let's get this put out of the way. See if I can tuck it in here in the corner. Oh boy. Oh boy. Those fence posts don't look very forgiving. Put it right to the back here. I guess this is okay here, out of the way. Alright, let's take a little drive down. Not quite sure how I want to deal with farm. Alright, here we go. Oh. Come on. I think we might have to upgrade this. Either that or bring it in for a full service. It's a little bit rough. Okay, so I don't even know where to start. I guess the first thing we should do maybe is start preparing this field. It's February, so we need to get the field in soon. I think this would be a great place to start. Let's have a look at the soil. All kinds of weeds and lime, and needs plowing. So yeah, that's pretty obvious. I think we need to start with some plowing. Now, I hope that plow looked pretty big, so I hope this tractor is good enough for that plow. We may or may not have to purchase bigger equipment to get this going. We'll talk to Sylvia and see what she thinks. She did tell me that this purchase strapped her quite a bit. She's a little broke right now, but I've got some money, so maybe we'll figure something out. This is the plow here. We'll back this up. Let's get this connected. Yeah, everything looks good. Let's get these pins out. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. This looks okay. I think this is going to be fine. Yeah, this needs a tune-up. It's a little lurchy. Well, this field is fair size for this size equipment, but let's just get to work. Less talk, more working. I don't really know where the field goes to, so I think we're just gonna try to approximate a little bit. Well, it appears I'm missing a bit of the field here, so let's back it up. So if we look at the property, basically it includes all of this area here, this area here, and this area here. So it's a good sized property. There's a lot of potential here. I think when we went up the hill to the cows and we went up to the gate that was there, we saw a building. I think that belongs to our neighbor. So we'll stay out of there, but hopefully we'll get to meet our neighbor. Perhaps we can work together on certain things. We'll hopefully don't have to plow very often. but sometimes you gotta start a field kind of new, you know? It's gonna be a long day's work though getting this done. We'll have to figure out, I'll do a little bit of homework, figure out what crops work best in this climate. And we'll have a look at the crop schedule and see what the recommendations are. This tractor is pulling this plow no problem at all. We're doing quite well. It's a good little tractor. Maybe it just needs a new paint job and a few repairs. It should be really good. Alright, let me knock some of this out here. We got a long day ahead of us. Alright, we've had a couple of go-arounds. Kind of know what the field looks like. So let's just start doing some nice rows. And maybe this will work easier. We do it this way. Or not, or not. This is going to be a lot of work. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is the best way to do it, to be honest. I feel like this might take quite a while. We'll take a little break. We'll do some, we'll take a little break. I was just going through my head the equipment that we saw and things that we might be missing that we're going to have to figure out how to obtain. I think the first question is, what kind of crops do we want to put in here? And eventually we're going to be getting some cows, I guess, but we'll need to be prepared for that. I did see, I think, was it a planter? I think it was a planter that we saw in the shed. And so I can maybe I can plant some corn. Corn might be a good option. But I have a feeling we're going to try to use up some more of the land to try to get a variety of different things in place. Let's have a look at the crop calendar and see. We'll take little breaks every now and then from this job. I shouldn't have turned that off. It might not start again. All right, so it is February. Recommendations would be to put in canola. Canola would be good. Grass is good. We can plant that until the end of May. Oilseed radish. Other crops ideally are planted in the fall, which is very different for this climate. Yeah, it's very interesting. Southern Hemisphere changes everything, doesn't it? It's all good. It's all good. There's very little that we can actually do. If we want to do corn, we're going to have to wait several months. So I think what we're going to do... Oh, this is an interesting calendar. I think we might put in a grass field first. I think we might do that. I do not have anything to plant grass with, though. Need to be able to seed the field right. I'm looking at the slope on some of these areas, some of these fields, and I'm not sure how that little harvester can actually work those fields. It would be really tough on an engine. Now I've been asked, I'm just going out of character here a little bit. I've been asked by some other people that I've mentioned that I would be doing this map, this series, other content creators, whether this is going to be an issued challenge or not. We've been enjoying a variety of different challenges lately. I didn't really consider this to be a challenge series. It's a little bit of a throwback continuation to the very first series I ever did, which was Pioneers map on FS22, and that had a little bit of role play in it. We'll call it light role play, and it was my very first series, and I just wanted to kind of revisit the friendship that I developed with Sylvia, the local working person that eventually ended up being pretty successful in farming. A very driven person and excellent quality of work and the whole deal. So we're here to help her out. So it's kind of my story a little bit. But that said, I will be posting all of the criteria of what I'm following, how I'm starting this and how I'm running this series. And if you want to run parallel, absolutely, by all means, would love to see what you do with this. Just to be clear though, there's quite a bit. This is not base game starting equipment or anything like that. It took some setup time. So, you know, if you started, it won't look like this, especially that lower area down there. I did a lot of work in there. So do with it as you may. Maybe follow, if you want to do this, maybe just follow the general sense of what we're doing about the debt in particular and getting the farm successful. Get yourself some starting equipment. Recommend going as basic and simple as old as possible. And join me. That would be awesome. I would absolutely love to see what you guys would do with this. I love this map. Absolutely love this map. I would in real life move here. I love the way the land is and everything. It's the first, I want to say it's kind of the first FS25 map that gives me the butterflies in the stomach kind of thing. That said, I don't know much about the map. I do not know much about it. Oops, shouldn't have dropped that down that fast. My understanding is that it is relatively bug-free. I haven't heard anything bad about it. One thing, though, that's peculiar is there are collectibles on this map. And I don't want to pick up expensive collectibles. If they're like $1,000 each, we'll pick them up, no problem. But if they're like 10,000, no, I think we're just going to pass on them. And obviously, the first one that we find is going to be telling of what we're dealing with. So hopefully, it's not something stupid like 100,000. If it is, I'll just delete that money. That said, when I found out there were collectibles on this map, I decided to see what do they look like? What is it? Is it a golden apple? Is it a piece of old equipment? For the life of me, I could not find one collectible anywhere. I ran around the map, different areas where I would think, somebody would set up collectibles. But there are like 50 of them on this map. I could not find one, so it might be something really obvious. That, It's like a fire hydrant or something on the side of the road, just standing, staring at you, but nope, no luck. I haven't found one. Again, if they're really, really inexpensive, if they're only like 1,000, we'll take them. Actually, more than 1,000, we're not taking them. How's that? All right, let me get some of this done, guys. We'll be back in a minute. Okay, I decided to take a break. This is gonna take quite a while. Let's have a look around some more. I want to see. I kind of in my head, I'm just thinking through what am I gonna need. What am I gonna need? And I just want to make sure. I want to see what we have. Let me turn this off. It's been running for a while now. Seems pretty good. Looking forward to giving that a try. So we have, I didn't see this on the way in, or didn't notice it. It's jiggly. So we've got a bit of a cultivator there, so that's awesome. Is this a planter? Yes, this is a planter. Looks like a 2-row planter. So we can get certain crops in with that. I did not see a regular seed drill though. So I think we're gonna need to buy that. I think maybe we're gonna head to town and pick up a few things. Some provisions. We'll need some seed. We'll need probably some fertilizer. And saying that, what is this? Oh, right, sycamore. Yeah, seeing that, I think, yeah, we're gonna need quite a few things. So very high capacity silo. That's gonna be fantastic. Okay. Let's head to town, I guess. We'll take another little drive. We'll go see what we can get. I think I'll take the trailer with me just in case. Do a little shopping. Now, this is quite a drive, so I'm gonna have to be conscious of that. I think ultimately we need to limit the amount of trips. It's a very, very secluded place. I love it though. I could totally live here. This pond, river here. Look at that. You could swim in here. Just relax. Do some little fishing maybe. I don't want to adventure too much off the main road. I don't really know where I'm going. I don't want to get lost. A couple of outflows. I wonder what everything flows into, whether that works its way down to the ocean or not. I think we can speed up a little bit more. So I took a few notes and a couple of other mental notes on stuff we're gonna need. We'll see what we can do. If we really like it out here, Sylvia's, that's Sylvia's farm. We're taking care of it. But it's not, what's to say that we can't settle here and eventually buy our own land out here? I think Sylvia pays well. I paid her well when she worked for me, so hopefully she remembers that. But we'll try to pull a salary for working on this. I've been helping her get it resolved. In the meantime, we can save up a few bucks for ourselves, and yeah, maybe we'll do that. We'll buy our own farm out here. Now, I just took a break from plowing, but we shouldn't wait too long because we're gonna have a schedule to follow. Going from memory here, but I think I got this route down already. I'm pretty good with routes usually. I'll get lost occasionally, but I've done a route a couple of times. Generally, I have no problem remembering it. I'm good with that kind of memory. People's names, however, I am so terrible at that. I have a feeling I might have gone the wrong way. Already I'm lost. Let's find it. Oh, no, okay. Okay, we're in the right place. We're good. We're very good. I have to get used to town as well. There's a big farmer's market right here. Mercado. And I think I go here and I hit another hard left. And the shop should be just right here. Yep. This is it. I don't quite know where to park. Maybe we'll just park here. Okay, let's go see. Let's go shopping. Well, that was not a very encouraging conversation. There's not a lot I can do with the finances that I have. There's no credit available, and I think we're gonna have to make some drastic changes. And looking at my poor pickup truck here, I think we're gonna have to sell it. Got a bit of a plan in place, but yeah, requires sacrifice. So unfortunately, we're gonna be carless. We'll call it carless for a little while. We're just gonna sell this. Let's generate a bit more money. You know, there's a bit of a strategy and a plan associated with this. We'll do that in just a second, but it kills me. I love this truck. Trailer, I don't care. But the truck, it's a different story. So let's sell this stuff. And just needs a light repaint. Goodbye. Okay, so okay, so here's what I'm thinking. That little tractor is not good enough for us. I mean, it's good. We can use it on the farm, but I need something bigger. So we're gonna need to make a purchase. We're gonna go in here and do that, and I'll see you guys in just a second. I'm just gonna work at paperwork here. All right. They changed staff on me. $53,000 spent. We bought some equipment. Equipment we're gonna need. Now it kind of looks like I'm gonna need to do two drives, and with this old thing, picked this up for a great deal. Hopefully it'll be serve us well. Got ourselves a replacement trailer, although a little bit different. And a simple seed drill, which we're going to need. Okay, let's fire this up. It's completely refurbished. Everything's supposed to run really good on it. Sounds good. Sounds good. And we're gonna need to do 2 drives here because I cannot bring both these back, and I do need to bring some other products back with us. So let's head back to the farm. We'll just take this for now. We'll do a couple of trips. I'll have to come back and get some products, some seed and some fertilizer. The biggest problem with the purchases was that I could not find the equipment I needed, particularly the seed drill. I could not find the seed drill at a decent price, but also that can be pulled by that small tiny tractor. That small tractor is only 50 horsepower. Oh, I did not know there was traffic here. Let's head down. This thing actually feels more comfortable on the road. Seems more stable than the pickup truck. Probably weighs a lot more. This is a long drive we don't want to do too often. We're going to have to be smart about how we're picking up various things from the shop. Maybe we'll see if they can do deliveries every now and then, save us some time. Probably charge us a little bit. That little creek really makes me want to go fishing. Wonder if we can catch anything in there. I've got some work to do this spring. I need to be patient. I would like to get all the field work done, get ready for planting season, and I don't want to rush. Don't want to rush through this. I really would like to get this done in a reasonable way. I gotta slow down a bit. I'm finding it a bit too much. Just pulling over here for a second. We're about to get to the farm, and I think... Oh, the birds here are really loud. I was looking at these trees. These are planted trees. They're specifically types of trees you would plant for lumber. And I was looking at them, and I think I'm going to reach out to Sylvia and ask her if we can use these. We can sell these trees somehow and make some money. You know, help recover the farm. Maybe we could plant some other trees in place. But these almost look out of place. So we'll find out. We'll find out if we can do that. It'd probably be a good little source of income. Maybe it would be good winter projects. Now winter down here is we're southern hemisphere, so it's a different beast. Different beast. We're heading into winter right now. Okay, I'm gonna put this aside for now because I don't want to be in a rush. I was gonna plant grass, but we won't do that for now. Okay, I should head back up to town. Get the trailer. What else do I need? Actually, you know what? Let me do that later. Let me do that after I'm finished. A little bit more plowing. I need to get some more plowing done. That field isn't going to plow itself. Now, after all that, after selling my pickup truck and picking up all that new equipment, I have only $17,000 left in my bank account, which is a little worrying. We don't have any crops or anything coming up. Those trees, if we can figure out how to sell those might be a saving grace to get us through at least this winter until we can get the farm a little bit productive. So let's get on this a little bit more. This old tractor is going to be good for certain things, but I'll need a bigger one. Especially if we try to grow something up on the side of that hill. That's going to be requiring a lot of horsepower to pull stuff up there. But we'll see. I'm not sure what exactly we can do. This looks like it's going pretty well. There's a lot of open space down below there. I don't know what we should do down there. My first thought is maybe we could put in another food plot down there. Not quite sure what will grow, but it'd be nice to have it ready for this season. Wonder if this would go faster with the other tractor. Maybe we should try with the other tractor. I'm looking at this 7 or 8 kilometers an hour. I bet you we can get 10 out of the other tractor. Okay, I'm gonna pull aside. We're gonna try out the Z-Tur. Oh, there we go. Oh boy. Shouldn't have put that on a hill. Ground is very soft here. The good news about selling my tractor is I now have extra parking spaces. Alright, let's give this a go. Just a little faster. Quite a bit faster. Gotta be careful though, the ground's soft. Oh no. I need to line that up a little bit better. Oh, am I getting stuck? The ground is very soft here. There we go. All right. Let's see how fast we can go with this. Well, what do you know? Can't go any faster. What would I need to take down those trees? What would I need? I mean, I think I could do it with a chainsaw. Then I could cut it up, but I need to get it off the side of the hill. That's the problem. I'll have to figure that out. It's, yeah, the hill is very steep there. I don't even know how to get up there on anything besides on foot. Maybe there's a way to Beld them so they fall down the hill and roll down. That would be great. And if I can get some kind of winch for this tractor, I can pull them somewhere to process them. We'll see about see if we can find ourselves a little sawmill or something. I'm not sure. We'll do some homework. We'll do some homework and see what we can do. Oops, I'm missing part of the crop here, part of the field. It would be nice to have a little trailer that can maybe carry some logs. That might be a good idea. Just cut up some logs, put them on a trailer, go up and sell them to the sawmill, a local sawmill. There's got to be one somewhere. Okay, off we go. Alright, let's head up. I'm gonna go get the trailer. I did some of the plowing. I need a little break. We'll just do it in little steps. We've got some time. Let's get to the shop. We'll pick up a trailer. I think what we'll try to do is we'll have a chat with them about possibly getting maybe a chainsaw, maybe some way to have to figure out a way to pick up the wood and put it in a trailer. That's going to be tricky. Farms are expensive. Just pulled over to the side here. I just saw something really interesting. It's hard to see coming from the other direction. We have ourselves a waterfall. Beautiful waterfall here. It is very cool. Looks like there's quite a few of these farms with these types of trees. Maybe we can do a little bit of that work. I'm gonna check and see if there's extra work to be done. We have a lot of work to do on our farm, but if we can do a little bit of other work for neighboring farmers, help them out, make a few bucks, I'm sure that would be very, very welcome on both sides of that equation. Win-win. Win-win, as they say. Or is it win-win-win? Can I take a shortcut through this way? Oh, what are you doing? Alright, so we've got this. I'm gonna go ask a few questions, particularly to see if there's possibility of getting a decent sawmill. And let's turn that off. But also, like I probably need a chainsaw, and we got a lot of questions. A lot of questions. Okay, well, I learned a few things. I picked up a few base products that we need to take care of the fields, as far as, there's seed, there's some fertilizer, a little bit of lime. And I learned that sawmills are not cheap. They're not cheap. We're gonna have to figure out how to make some money somehow. Yeah, It's going to be difficult. The first, we cut down some trees. We might have to load it up by the hand log, you know, and have to cut it down into a lot of little pieces. Now I did buy a chainsaw and a machete. Got a couple of tools to deal with, at least cutting down the trees, but also clearing any kind of brush and stuff like that that's around. Just, you know, kind of open up and clean up the property a little bit. Well, it should be pretty good, pretty good. We're gonna head back here, and it's almost dinner time, so I think we're going to wrap up for the day, and in good measure, I think we'll wrap up for the episode as well. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I hope you're going to enjoy this new series. It's going to be a different pace. We're going to go, try to go kind of slow and steady. We're going to do some interesting farm development work, and then we'll see what happens. I do have some great ideas for how to move this storyline along. Well, anyways, if you're enjoying this, please consider subscribing, and I shall catch you guys in the next one. Hope you have a great day.